Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Sacred Union energy update. Today is the full moon in Gemini. It's also a lunar eclipse, and rather than going into all of that, I'm going to point you in the direction of today's daily energy draw, where we talk about the energy, what this full moon is bringing in, what it's releasing, and what we can expect going forward. We are going to do a Sacred Union energy update around this full moon today to see if we can get some more messages, but do make sure that you're checking out the daily energy draws. Really powerful energies coming through the last several weeks. I know that I say that all the time, but these energies just blow me away. The messages just blow me away. And they're really ramping up. The energies are really ramping up. So do make sure that you are checking out all the dailies, especially today's daily about the full moon. So what we're going to do is we are going to get a card to start from the Moonology deck and dive deep into some of this energy, see what's going on, especially within these sacred connections. Okay. Union energy coming in at the end of the week with the daily, so make sure that you're checking that out as well. All right, Spirit, what do you have to say for sacred partnerships? Where are sacred partnerships currently? Where are sacred partnerships right now? Okay. That's funny. I heard all over the place. So you guys, and that was part of the energy from this morning when I did the daily, is you guys might be feeling a little bit scattered. For some, it might feel like disconnect. For some, it might feel like void. For some, it might feel like imbalance. But that energy is going to be settling as we move out of this eclipse energy into the rest of the week. The energy is going to be softening, settling. It was because there was a lot of releasing that was happening, a lot of transition and transformation that was happening. Again, I'm going to point you to the daily so I don't repeat myself. But you might have felt kind of scattered, especially within your connection. It's because you're moving into the next phase of your journey. So this was a chance to let go of anything within your connection, within yourself, that just wasn't serving you guys anymore, that just wasn't serving the version of your connection and your relationship that wants to come in. This is patterns, this is mindsets. I'm also hearing that runner-chaser dynamic, that push and pull element, that's coming to a close. So a lot of you, not only are you reuniting and having more communication with your divine counterpart, a high level of commitment depending on where you are on your journey with your sacred partner, but there is a balancing out between you guys because of the union that is happening within you. The balancing out of the masculine and feminine energies that is going to be seen in your physical reality with the embodiment of your sacred partner, the embodiment of that masculine or feminine energy. So there's a real balancing out energy that's happening here where it's a settling in. You have been building a new foundation. You have been settling into your roots, which is what came through later in the week in the dailies. And with that energy, it's a real grounding energy for your sacred union. So if things kind of feel kind of topsy-turvy right now, if it feels a little bit unsettled, if you feel like you're going through some purging, allow yourself to just be at peace within yourself. Allow yourself to just accept and allow and keep allowing your connection to unfold, your journey to unfold with your partner, because there's a settling in energy. And this, what you're going through, is going to start bringing in more peace and more clarity to your connection, more abundance to your connection, more harmony to your connection, because you're grounding the energies in, you're anchoring it in. Yeah, okay, that's it. Ooh, okay. Ooh, we have confidence is your key to success, and conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse, which is exactly what we have. We're in the energy of that today. Confidence is your key to success. This has the element of have faith, especially when we're talking about ending old cycles, ending old patterns, moving into the next phase of your journey. That's what's coming to a conclusion now. It's that old version of yourself, that old version of your relationship, again, where there might have been issues of abandonment and rejection and neglect and self-worth and esteem coming up. Now you're settling into this energy of confidence. You're settling into this energy of I know my value. I know my worth. I'm mastering myself. I can recognize my subconscious shadows and bring them to light and allow myself to integrate those into the light. I'm aware of myself. There's a lot of confidence here, worth, value that you're recognizing in yourself. And you might have felt yourself kind of falling back on old patterns, but it's only because you were being triggered so that you could become aware of them. The ones that were really lodged in the subconscious there, the ones that were really deep inside your programming, the ones that you really have to do the deep dives in and excavate. You're really called to go within and bring those to the surface so that you could release them. And that's what you've been doing. You have been clearing all of that push and pull energy, that resistance energy, that control energy. You have been releasing the wounding around old heartbreak and trauma and past lifetimes to get you to this stage, to get you to this point within your partnership. And now that you're at this point within your partnership, and even if you're not seeing physical communication or physical evidence of this, know that this is where you are. This is where my collective is. And if this is resonating with you, that's where you are. Even if you're not seeing evidence of it just yet, that's where you have to continue to have faith in this divine unfolding. Accept and appreciate the present moment, but know that you're always creating from the present moment. Have confidence and faith in this divine unfolding, that conclusions are happening. And that's part of the conclusions that are happening. It's the clearing of the energy to make way for the new. So you guys are moving on a new path together, you and your sacred partner, because of the transformation and the healing and the clearing work that you've been doing, the ascension that you've been undertaking. And ascension is rising higher in consciousness by going deep within yourself. And because you've been doing that, you're moving forward into this new stage. So you're going to start seeing more harmony. You're going to start seeing more balance. Again, that softer energy coming in. So have confidence in this. And with this confidence energy, is have faith in your success. Have faith in your manifestations. Have faith in your ascension journey as a whole. Have faith in yourself as soul, that your soul knows what it's doing. That your soul knows how it's ascending and how it's transforming and evolving in that nature. Have confidence that you are releasing the old versions and templates to move into this higher consciousness and higher level of your relationship with your sacred partner. Okay, let's get into some tarot. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to pull some energies and see what comes through today. We're not going to do divine masculine, divine feminine reading. I just want to see kind of just where you guys are as a whole. We'll just pick up the messages and see what comes through. If you guys remember, over the past several weeks to maybe a month or two, we were getting a lot of death energy, a lot of transformation energy. And that's what this is all leading to. It's leading to the shift in your connection. And a lot of you are going to be seeing that in the physical. You're going to be seeing communication. You're going to be seeing reconciliation. You're going to be seeing reunions, meetups, conversations, even higher levels of commitment. For some of you, you'll be moving into dating. You'll be moving into relationship. You'll be moving in. You'll be moving into just a next level of yourself and your connection. And it's because of that transformation energy. So remember, all of my readings are timeless, so feel free to go back and give a listen to some of the past readings that we've done over the past few months about transformation, about that death energy, because that is what this energy is right here, right now. I sometimes channel ahead, and I feel like some of those readings from the past few weeks around that death energy is relevant to right here, right now. So go back and give those a listen if you're called to, because there might be a new message that you're picking up on for your situation, your journey in there. Okay, Spirit, what do you have to say for these sacred partners? What's going on with these sacred partners? What's going on for these sacred partners, please, Spirit? What's going on? What's going on for these sacred partners? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that came through last week as well. Okay, get to that in a second. Let's get a couple more cards. What's going on for these sacred partners? Let's see, where is this leading? Yep. And one more. Oh, thank you. Yes. Okay, exactly. Exactly. We have the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And what I'm called to with this is it's an energy of fantasy, but you're grounding that into reality with these Wands cards, with this action, this divinely inspired action. So what was once fantasy or dreams or hopes or wishes that maybe you didn't really believe that could be fulfilled? Maybe you didn't really believe in happily ever after. Maybe you had your doubts around love, maybe even because of this journey. But you're grounding this energy now. You're bringing to fruition your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, your fulfillment. It's not just fantasy anymore. It's not just a pipe dream. It's not just a wish in the clouds. You're actually grounding this energy into your physical reality. So we have the Four of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Page of Wands. We're going to dive a little bit deeper and get some more clarifying cards. But the energy that's coming through right now is the Four of Swords. This is that preparation time that we've been channeling the past 2 weeks. It's a call to really go within yourself, to connect more deeply and more fully to yourself for two purposes. The first purpose is to continue looking at the subconscious blocks, programming, patterning that you have, especially around relationship and love. Now, this isn't just relationship with your partner or a romantic partner. This is relationship with all, and around love with all. So perhaps there was something with family or friends or coworkers or romantic partnerships in the past where there was some kind of heartbreak or trauma or mistrust, betrayal, where some form of belief was created around love that made you doubt love, that made you doubt love within yourself, that made you doubt that you were worthy of love. It's calling for you to go deeper and look at those templates, because what we're doing on this journey is we're rewriting the templates of love. We're rewriting the programming within ourselves. And as we rewrite the templates and the programming within ourselves, that's reflected in our relationships with all around us, especially within our sacred partners. Our sacred partners are the ones who show us the old programming and the old templates. That's what a lot of the triggering is about. Triggering isn't, I know it can be painful. I have been there on this journey. But the triggering is meant to show us where we're still holding on to outdated beliefs or outdated templates or old heartbreak, old versions of ourselves, old patterns or programming that just isn't serving a higher evolution of us. It isn't serving the higher level of consciousness. And that higher level of consciousness is where true love exists. Unconditional love. Love without barriers. Love without constrictions. Love without conditions. That is that pure divine love. Everything else is just a false belief around it. It's based on fear. It's based on trauma or heartbreak or pain. But that is not the energy of love. And that's what these sacred partners are showing us. It's just showing us where we have more work to do within. So this period of time is asking you to reflect and go within more deeply. It's kind of a rest period because there's more action that is coming as you're moving into this next journey of yourself. This is that preparation energy. That's the next message that was coming in. This is that preparation energy. You know how we've been talking about how we're moving to the next phase of our relationship, into the next phase of our ascension journey, moving higher and higher in consciousness, shifting dimensions? Well, that's what this is. This is that preparation stage. And part of that preparation is going deeper within to ascend higher. This is that ascending higher. This is that next stage of your relationship. Okay, they're allowing me to bring this down to the 3D for your relationship, and I will in a second. But this is that next stage of ascension. The Ace of Wands also being a card of spiritual awakening and ascension. It's a new phase of your journey. And they're asking you to have this very excited, youthful energy, to come back to that place of childlike wonder and innocence as you embark on this new phase of your ascension journey. Now, with that, with your physical relationship, with your sacred partnership, you and your partner might feel a little bit disconnected from each other at the moment. You might be feeling like you've gone to your separate corners, is what they're showing me. You might be feeling like you are just not connecting on the level that you want to. But it's because you're going through your own individual reflection and transformation, continuing with that energy. Remember, you're never separate. Energetically, you are never separate. Separation is an illusion. I'll point you guys to last week's Sacred Union Energy Update, where we go in depth about the illusion of separation. This is the rest period, the preparation period, before you move into higher level of commitment and higher level of journey with your sacred partner. There's still some healing that is happening. There's still some transformation that is happening. The old version of your relationship is falling away. Where there was heartbreak, this is what we talked about in the channeled messages in the beginning. Where there was heartbreak, where there was pain, where there was karma within your connection with your sacred partner. Remember, with your sacred partner, there's always that undercurrent of unconditional love. With true sacred partners, there's always unconditional love, always coming back to the love, always coming back to this place of forgiveness, not through an element of attachment, but just through an element of pure love for each other. You will always feel that undercurrent of love, no matter how much they trigger you, no matter how angry you are at them, no matter how hurt you have been with each other. You recognize this love within each other. No matter if you're apart, there's always that love you have for each other. This is healing that. This is releasing the old version of your relationship. Clearing out that karma, that cycle that your own relationship had created. You had your individual karma, your person had their individual karma. You came together and you were triggering that within each other to clear. But within that partnership, within that relationship that you guys had, whether it was communication or it was a physical relationship or it was just energetic, when you came together and you were united as sacred partners, that recognition energy, that awareness energy of each other, it started another cycle of karma. Karma is just energy. It started another cycle of karma between you guys. And you might have experienced that chaser-runner energy. You might have experienced the push and pull dynamic. You might have experienced that avoidant energy, that abandonment wounds, the neglect, the rejection, all that stuff coming up to the surface. That was all karma that was created. And what you've done, because you've healed the karma within yourself, your person is transforming and healing the karma within themselves. Now you're healing that karma within your connection together to move into a much more calmer, passionate, loving, committed, harmonious relationship. And that's what this energy is. So this is the healing energy. This is the passion that you feel without that intensity, without that pressure, without that need, without that control, and that dependency on one another. That's what you have been clearing in the past. This is a brand new start in harmonious sacred union. And you're moving into an energy of just enjoying each other with this Page of Wands, this innocence, this love, this youthful, fresh energy, this playfulness that had been a recurring energy coming through, particularly over the summer. Enjoy each other. Embrace the lightheartedness of your connection. Embrace the playfulness of each other. Have fun with each other again. Enjoy each other again. Love each other again. Play. Play and have fun, because play is just a proponent of love. That's this energy. Releasing that tension of the past, healing that tension of the past to move into a much more grounded and stable energy. Okay. Whew. Let's get some more cards here. Spirit, what else do you have to say about this energy? It's too many. What else do you have to say about this energy here? Judgment. Six of Wands. Let's get one more spirit. One more. Let's get one more. Ooh. And the Magician. Okay. Oh, and the Sun on the bottom of the deck. There it is. Okay. And I was called to the top of the deck, and there she is, Divine Feminine Energy. This, lately for me, has been that creation energy coming in very strongly. That sacred energy, that sacred sexuality energy. It's just creation energy. The Divine Feminine is the one who births new love, births new energy, births new creations. And that's the feminine energy within both you, Divine Feminine, and within your masculine. So feminine energy coming in very strongly here. With the Sun on the bottom of the deck. So what I'm getting here is this is that rebirth energy that we were talking about. You're being prepared to rise. You're being prepared to move up to the next level of your ascension journey with each other. And what this is going to bring in is your success, is your happiness, is even public recognition of each other because of that awareness that you have within each other. No one is running from this connection anymore. Your Divine Masculine is not running away from this connection anymore, and you're not repelling them through your energy because, again, you're in your Divine Feminine energy. When you're in your Divine Feminine energy, it enables the masculine to transform and rise into their Divine Masculine energy because that is the balance, masculine and feminine. And once you're in your Divine Feminine energy, just allowing, receiving, nurturing, loving, going with the flow, following your intuition, once you are settled in that energy, not trying to control, not trying to, which is masculine energy. A lot of Divine Feminines had been in masculine energy in the past. Once you are in your Divine Feminine energy, it enables your Divine Masculine to be the polarity of that. And that is when you come into that union. And so there's a recognition here as well of what you guys mean to each other, of your connection, and that I feel like your Divine Masculine is recognizing you as their Divine Feminine. Just as you had very quickly within your connection recognize them as your Divine Masculine, your person is starting to, because their feminine energy is rising, they're not suppressing that anymore, they're not holding themselves back. Because their feminine energy is healing from the distortion into the divine, they're recognizing you as their counterpart as well. And together you are manifesting. You are bringing heaven to earth, bridging heaven and earth, bringing your manifestations in. I want to get one more card on the Magician here, please, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to use this deck actually. Clarify the Magician for me, please. Yep, there it is. Okay, so you are quickly bringing in your manifestations, and this can be in the form of communication, this can be in the form of commitment, this can be in the form of some kind of action being taken, but it is happening quickly because you are ascending. There is forward momentum picking up here. And look at all these wands energies. Look at all this passion, this love, and this acceleration is the word that they're giving me. It's because you are rising. And right now, this period right here, right now, might be preparation, where you might be called to take a rest. But look how quickly it's moving. Look how quickly your manifestations are coming in. We have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. Tower is sudden upheavals, shakeups. A lot of people fear the Tower because it means change, but towers actually mean breakthroughs and revelations. And yes, there could be change, but from that change comes breakthroughs and comes revelations and comes transformations in a higher level of you. The Tower is just clearing out anything that isn't serving you. Remember, feminine energy can be a destroying force. It's that Kali Ma energy. Kali Ma is destructive, but she's destructive not just for the sake of destruction, but for creation. That's this Tower energy. To create, to build on something that is pure, something that is new, something that is more powerful. That's this energy here. That is what you're manifesting. That is what you're bringing in, because this is what the new phase of your relationship is bringing in. I want to get a couple more cards I'm getting called to. Where's this relationship headed in the physical? What's happening in the physical here? Where's this relationship headed for these sacred partners? What can they expect? The Lovers. Where's the sacred partnership? Oh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Literally caught it in my lap. And there's that Tower again. Yes. This might become as a surprise for you guys. You might not be expecting it. Because, again, we talked in the beginning how you might not be fully believing in love anymore. There might be false beliefs that were created here. There might be false beliefs from the past that you're still holding on to. Some patterning or templates from the past that you're still holding on to. That's what's being shaken up. That's what's crumbling down for you to believe in love. But you have to choose love for yourself. You, within you, have to make that commitment for this love yourself. Your divine masculine, yes, has to make that commitment for you or for your relationship towards you. A lot of divine feminines, that's what you've been wanting. But you, divine feminine, have to make that commitment towards your divine masculine as well. You have to have that faith and that knowing and anchor that in and believe in that as well for this to come together, because the universe is bringing you together. This is a sacred union. This is a divine union. This is fated, this is destiny, but you always have the choice to resist or to allow it to unfold, to let it flow, to let the love flow between you guys. Allow yourself to speak up. Allow yourself to express yourself. Express your love. Don't hold back. Don't resist, because that's what's bringing in your Ten of Cups. That's what's bringing in your wish fulfillment. And this is also long-lasting wish fulfillment, long-lasting stability. This is an energy of commitment. This is what's coming in. I feel like somebody needs to speak up. Somebody needs to speak their truth. Somebody needs to express themselves, express how they are choosing this love. If it wasn't physically expressed yet, it's on the conscious mind of both counterparts. And if it wasn't physically expressed yet, it needs to be expressed, because that and only that is what's going to manifest and bring in this Ten of Cups, this happiness. You believing, you having faith in it, you trusting in love, you trusting in each other, having faith in each other, choosing each other, and expressing that. Right in the middle is the Queen of Swords. That is what's going to bring in the success. That is what's going to bring in this new journey, this new phase. That's what's going to reignite the passion that you feel for each other. And that is what's going to lead you guys into the next phase of your journey. And again, the next phase is bringing in your manifestations, more playful energy, more loving energy. Your Ten of Cups. Abundance, happiness, wish fulfillment with each other. This is completely unexpected. This is pretty incredible and a little bit unexpected. Let's see how you guys are feeling with each other with the romance angels. How is the divine masculine feeling with this full moon shift for the divine feminine? Let's do that. How is the divine masculine feeling for the divine feminine with this full moon shift? Divine masculine for the divine feminine with this full moon shift. Oh. Okay, that's too many cards. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Two messages coming in here. They're pointing me to the Leo energy here. They're pointing me to the confidence. Your person is gaining confidence in themselves. That's part of the transformation that they're going through. And it's because you are focused on yourself, divine feminine. You are loving yourself. You are committing to yourself. You are committed to your own soul growth. You're committed to your evolution. You're committed to loving yourself. And that is magnetically drawing in your divine masculine, while at the same time helping them to transform within themselves, because they're seeing that within you, and that's helping them shift out of lack or lack of value or lack of worth, helping them gain confidence within themselves and love themselves authentically, genuinely as they are, which is helping them connect more deeply with you. Divine Feminines. Oh, that was quick. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This feels more like a coming together. This feels more like a recognizing that oneness with you and your partner. Whether your partner has children, has family, this is appreciating and accepting all of those who have been involved in your connection, whether it was a negative or whether it was positive experience. You know, remember that duality doesn't exist. We're transcending that duality. Everything is for soul growth. Everything is for experience. Recognizing and appreciating the connection and all those involved for how it has helped to trigger you, transform you, shift you into an energy of more love. Because as you shift into an energy of more love, it enables your connection to shift into coming together. So this energy feels like it's for those who had either, it feels more like third-party situations, like family or friends or other relationships that were of a karmic nature, that you felt like it was holding you back from your connection. It wasn't. It was allowing both of you to transform within the connection. So I know that might be a little bit of a tough pill for some of you to swallow. It's a little bit of tough love energy here, because those karmic situations can feel very troubling, can feel very difficult to go through when we're experiencing it, but they're asking you to look at it from the higher perspective and look at it as a healing tool for your journey. It helped you heal within yourself, it showed you something within yourself, and it enabled your partner to heal something within themselves that they had to go through, they had to experience, and that's actually bringing you guys together. So let me get a card for the both of you. Tell me about the sacred energy, the sacred union energy between them. Heart-to-heart conversations. Yeah, it's bringing you guys together. It's revealing more of yourselves to each other. How do I say this? It's like, no matter what you experience, it's all for a purpose. It's all for evolution. It's all for soul growth. And I'm not discrediting how painful it can feel, especially to our egoic minds, to our human experience. It can feel very painful, but it is for soul growth. It is to teach us something, to show us something about ourselves that we are healing. That's what this energy is. This healing family issues is more along the lines of healing karma within connections. When you heal that karma within connections, you and your counterpart are naturally coming together more intimately, more openly, more lovingly, because you're doing the healing work. The healing is what brings you guys together. So don't focus on the lack. Don't focus on the pain. Don't focus on the issues. Focus on what it's teaching you. Focus on how you're growing. Focus on the experience that you're gaining from it, the wisdom that you're gaining from it, because that is what's bringing you guys together. Okay. I brought this messages from the guides deck out for the dailies, and I didn't use it, but I feel like I want to get a message of guidance for you with this full moon. So Spirit, what do you have to say for the full moon? What guidance do you have for my collective for the full moon, please, Spirit? Ooh. All right, I'll take those. We have choose love over fear, and I feel like that's piggybacking on this energy here, and also what we're talking about here with the lovers and expressing yourself. Choose love. Choose love. That's what you're committing to. When you're committing to yourself, when you're committing to your partner, you're committing to the love. That's what you're committed to. That's what relationship is all about. It's about the love. Choosing love. And focus on the positive. That's this energy as well, about believing in your connection, having faith in your connection, having faith in the transformation and the evolution of your connection. Allowing yourself to heal, allowing yourself to grow, but believing that you are growing together no matter where you are in your connection, no matter what your connection might look like. Know that when you're in a sacred partnership, you're growing together always through the love. All right, I'm going to end with messages. Just to remind you guys, I don't know if you saw it on Facebook and Instagram, I'm having a flash sale on my message decks today only, November 30th, Monday. So if you're catching this on Monday, it's 10% off all of my message decks, including the message deck bundles, available in my Etsy shop. The link is below. My course is also available. It is at www.tarotintranslation.com. If you're interested in learning tarot with me, we go deep into everything from choosing your decks, symbolism and oracle cards, and how that can help you open your intuition, reading the cards, the hero's journey, reading for others. So do make sure that you check that out if you are interested as well. And thank you to all of you who have signed up for it and given me your feedback. I am so happy that you guys are enjoying it and that it has been helpful to you. Heavy emphasis on trusting your intuition. That is how, you become an intuitive reader, opening up your intuition, opening up your gifts. Okay. Spirit, what do you have to say for my collective? Divine masculine to divine feminine, please. Divine masculine to divine feminine. Okay, we have, I'm struggling to communicate how I feel. That feels like this Queen of Swords. Remember when I said somebody needs to communicate? Somebody's holding back. And that communication, when you are vulnerable, when you're open with your emotions, that is what shifts the connection. Because you're showing each other that you're choosing each other. You're showing each other that you're choosing love, that you're focusing on the love. That is what shifts your connection and moves you into the next phase of your journey. Because this next phase of ascension, this new earth, is all about the open heart. And the open heart, you cannot hold yourself back. You cannot hold yourself back. You cannot close your heart down, hold your emotions back, hold your expressions back, your expressions of love back. Because that's just blocking your abundance. That's just blocking your wish fulfillment. Somebody needs to express themselves here. I think about you every day. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Masculine is very strongly feeling this connection with their divine feminine and aware of this connection. But they're still holding themselves back a little bit. And that's what they are transforming, because they're learning how to love themselves. And the more they love themselves, the more they're open to love with their partner, to love with another. Divine feminine to divine masculine. I love you so much, it hurts. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I feel that. I feel that, divine feminine. The love that you hold, no matter where you are, if you're pissed off at your masculine, if you're annoyed at your masculine, if you're knee deep in love with your masculine, it's always love. Love is the undercurrent of this connection. And you're so beautiful. You're seeing the transformation that they're going through. You're shifting your perspective, divine feminine, about your divine feminine, or about your divine masculine. Remember we talked about that? Remember we talked about how letting go of the past version of each other, transforming that, to transform your connection, to move into greater harmony together? That's what's happening. You're starting to see your divine masculine as divine masculine. And that is helping your divine masculine rise into their power as well, because you're believing in each other, you're choosing each other. Bottom of the deck, meet me on the bridge of the heart. Connect within the higher heart space. Connect within this soul-centered bond. That is where this love resides, and that is where this love starts and manifests. All right, you guys, a beautiful reading. I hope that this helped you and resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe if it did, and we'll be back later this week with another collective Sacred Union Energy update. Sending you so much love, so much light. See you later. Bye.